When we started, the intention was just to raise some awareness, because at that moment, about 3 years ago, the school really wasn't doing anything for outreach. They were really focused on the school and education and all of those important things, but they weren't looking at the outside world as integral to the education experience of our students. There was so much interest and so many people ready to say, yeah, this is what we need and this is what we want to do, that it grew organically into a whole school project really quickly. And everybody really just jumped in to see what they could do and how could they engage and what connections they could make.
It's our obligation to give back to the community. I believe that it's a way for our students to develop greater empathy.
Start to realise the kind of issues that people face in the community.
I've learned so much, taught me so many values. I've learned how the education works here in Mexico. When I'm working in Casa Hogar, I'm not just living in my little bubble. I can see the reality or some aspects of the reality. I've learned so much of what's going on in Mexico or with life.
And to see that they play a part in that community.
They develop leadership skills, they develop, not only that, but they develop the soft skills in the 21st century, right? The creativity, and they develop the communication and the collaboration.
I think it's more like a process than a one-off, instilling values and skills in you all the time.
I mean, we have over 28 service groups going on our campus.
People are engaged with issues around sustainability.
In our community service, Mar, the cause is to help the oceans, the planet, global warming.
I think people's leadership's improved.
Being a leader has really made me somebody who doesn't care if I'm speaking up in front of a lot of people.
There's always a new obstacle, therefore I need to find ways how to solve it. Therefore it helps me to grow because I go into different paths and see what's best for the community service or for what I'm doing or for the people I'm working for.
I'm more comfortable speaking with people and telling my ideas and hearing other people's ideas as well. I've been able to connect with more people who I hadn't met before. It's made me more thoughtful.
Muy positivo, porque está más consciente de lo que estamos haciendo los seres humanos en la destrucción de nuestro medio ambiente. Está muy consciente de eso, específicamente ahorita de las tortugas.
I think we've made friends and connections with lots of different businesses and schools and groups outside of the school. So I think it's positioned us as a school involved in the local community.
My mission in there is just to help them with their education and to make them happy.
Teamwork, we know that it's very important in reaching any goal.
I've learned to be organized and how to set goals mainly, and to be focused on work.
We share ideas of what events we're gonna do, what are you in charge, what am I in charge, which days. I do work in teams and it is very helpful.
Help out our community, and basically we just want to give back some of all the great opportunities that this school gives to us.
We have a lot of reflection, a lot of conversations. We're talking about more global issues more frequently, and it's becoming natural. And I think if there's anything that represents success, it's when we integrate it into ourselves and it just becomes part of who we are.
It just makes you feel closer. It makes you feel like we're part of a larger community.
I think it teaches you to be a lot less selfish.
I learned to give more to the people out there.
I've seen a wonderful commitment to the community service that they've been involved in.
To do good for the community. I'm not working to fulfill expectations of others. I just want to do this because I like to help our environment.
You can affect a community in many different ways.
Their efforts actually can make things change, and they can actually see things differently in the community.
The kids who we've been bringing in to do science and technology are super excited. The other day this little girl was saying, somebody asked her, well, what do you like the best? What's your favorite subject? And she said, science. And they said, oh great, so what kind of science do you do at your school? Oh, we don't do science. That's why I love coming here. Through these programs, we're able to open their eyes to what can happen, to the potential that they can have. You can show them what they can achieve.
I think the students feel empowered when they realize that they can make a difference. And hopefully they will continue to do service and maybe even take on bigger and more challenging projects.